Oops. Sorry guys, that's too far away, but it'll do. It'll do. Alright, so live on YouTube and TikTok at the moment. Just give me 2 seconds and I'll get into the sesh. Put your playing cue and break cue in the same place, same case. Yes. Playing cue, new break cue. Oh, and chalk. I don't recognise you as a winner, mate. If it was Scott, there was definitely not a Scott who won a prize. I'm pretty sure all prizes have been sent out as well, so we would have reached out to you. Let's have a little bit of a practice to start. Haven't played yesterday afternoon, but before that I hadn't played for like 2 or 3 days, so it's been few and far between. I haven't played on this table in a while now, actually. So we'll show a little practice and then we'll go from there. As always, if you guys have got any questions, feel free to ask. The YouTube camera, I realise, is really far away from the table. I'm going to move that shortly. I don't know, it just looks weird at the moment on YouTube. We'll figure it out. What size tip? I use an 8.9mm Elk Master Pro. Locals tournament filled out a long time ago, so I won't be. I've only got one more to do now. They've all been filmed pretty much. All right, we get these yellows, and then we'll crack on. I'm currently looking for a sponsor myself, buddy. I would love to, but yeah. At the moment, I'm on the lookout for a sponsor on my own. Of my own. When's the Goldricks video going up? This weekend coming. Alright, that'll do. Let's get into it. How did I get on in the challenges? Best. Not to be talked about. Horrifically would be the answers to that. But if you watch my latest vlog that I've put up on YouTube, it's basically the entire weekend. That weekend I posted that vlog yesterday, so if you want to see how I got on, go onto my YouTube channel. It's a 45-minute video, so it's quite a long one. And yeah, you'll be able to see how it went. So weird about the YouTube camera today, I don't know what it is. I'll have to look into that. Right. So guys, on TikTok, I know you were enjoying the music, but right now I'm going to be trying to make some content videos. So I'm going to take the music down for a bit. I'll put it back, but it's down for now. For those of you who haven't seen me do this before, what I do is create content on my head camera live, and you guys will be able to see the finished result posted on my TikTok, Instagram and Facebook, sometimes YouTube, but it depends how long it is. These videos typically only get posted on TikTok, Instagram and Facebook. So what I'm doing is breaking, talking through my clearance, what I'm going to do, putting the chalk down like you see me do, and videoing at the same time, so you can see a live content creation basically. So you might see me take breaks, pause between speech, etc. It's all for the resulted video, so just kind of ignore it in that sense. Yeah, it gives you guys an idea of what I do when I'm not, well, basically what I'm doing for a job, which is this. So it gives you an idea of what it's like. We'll see how long it goes to actually get a break where a ball goes down, and then we'll go from there. So take one. Make sure it's recording first. That's probably the most important thing. The amount of times I've done a clearance and realised that the video isn't actually recording is just annoying. So I'll cut this bit and I'll basically come back to where I am right now. This is probably not a clearance, but I'll just do it because it's the first one. And see how we get on. So I'm going to assess the table first. This stuff you will not see in the video because I'll just cut it. I'll talk to you guys about what I'm thinking in terms of a clearance. Because of this, I'm not too confident with getting one here, but especially the fact that it's the first finish today. We'll see how it goes. First shot, I'm going to try and play a double on this to try and break this red out. So we go back to the start point, which is here, and then we carry on with the video. All right, welcome to the, this is the worst bit, is getting the audio right. All right, welcome back. So trying to get a clearance from the break. I think it's a difficult clearance with the yellow, red and yellow in this position, but the first shot is going to try and break this problem ball out. I'm going to try and play this red as a double into here and move that red out. And I'll cut this bit. The next thing you'll do is see me hit the ball. Got to make the double, break that red out. You can tell it's the first attempt, can't you? That wasn't too big of a miss, was it? All right, so that's take one effectively. And we scrap that. I'll just keep the recording going. As soon as I make one, I'll stop the video. If you guys got any questions about this, by the way, let me know. I'll try and answer them when I'm not, well, in between takes, basically. All right, let's get the brake pad back up. Just going to hit them again. See how we do. Same kind of story as the first game. I'll talk and I'll tell you what I'm going to do first shot, but in very low confidence in getting a finish. Basically, this is just a bit of a mess. So let's try and figure it out. I mean, it's doable, but it's difficult. I'll tell you guys what I'm going to do before I put this on camera. But effectively, if I can get in this position, then I can sort this problem out because I can play one of these two yellows to move that problem. First shot's going to be the plant. So we'll go back to the start position and go from there. All right, welcome back. So looking at the layout of the balls, I can't really go reds here because I don't really have a way of kind of breaking these reds out easily. With yellows, if I land at some point in this position, then I can play this yellow as a way of moving these two yellows. So the first shot, start that again. So the first shot is going to be the plant, yellow onto yellow. The second shot is likely going to be this one, and then I'll figure out the rest as I go. Cut, and then we carry on. So I've just got to make the plant first. Oh my god, that's got such a kick off this fucking... Right, I don't know if anyone heard that or saw that. Basically there's a hole in my cloth, and that yellow hit that hole and went straight over to the right. Irritating. Anyway, carry on. I need this reclothed within the next month, but it's whether I can be bothered to do it. Again, any questions, guys, feel free to ask. Gonna keep going until I get at least 3 videos out of this today. Okay, so again, I'll just keep it going. How are we doing? Well, we're good to see you, mate. At this stage, do you have a singles league? No, I don't play in a singles league, no. Nice. And obviously if it's a dry break, then I'll start again. What cloth do Ultimate Pool use? They use Strachan Superfine, which is this cloth. However, I'm undecided on what cloth I'm going to replace this with. Depends on whether I decide to do the Challenger Tour next season. If I don't do the Challengers, then I'll probably get a different cloth. But we'll see. Come on, this is a problem. The front ball just does not sit on this cloth. Not liking it. I mean, I like it, but it's just, it wears. And I've played on Hainsworth cloth, Hainsworth match, out of 3 of the locals tournaments, and it was just so nice. So that would be what I would change to if I were to. If that yellow doesn't sit on that red, this is a fairly easy finish for reds, but because it's done that, it's difficult. Okay, so we've got to go yellows. Confidence level's not too high, but we'll see. Saying that, actually, I probably could get it. Could I get that? Oh, that's very missable if I play the yellow onto the red onto the yellow. But if I get that, the reds are so easy. No, we'll go yellows. Can't risk missing that first shot. Alright, so we take from here. Alright, welcome back. So looking at the layout of the balls, I would love to go reds, but because this yellow is kind of blocked this red, I'm going to go yellows. The first shot is going to be this yellow, which will leave me here for this yellow into the corner. I'll then move up to around this area and figure out an order between these 4, that one and the black. Appreciate the gift, super. Right, so next I'm going to play this yellow into the corner, come up to around here and play this yellow into the middle next. Now I'm going to play this yellow, come off of the cushion and ideally land here for this yellow to the middle next. Oh, I could just play this. I could play that. That makes so much more sense. Whatever, I've said it now. I can't to change. Don't like that to the middle at all. Much prefer this to the middle. How do I get from that yellow onto these 2? That's the question. Right, so I've run slightly too far to play this yellow into the middle, and I don't really know where the cue ball's going to end up once I've played that. So I'm going to change, and I'm going to play for this yellow to come down to here to play this yellow next. Come on, a couple of good shots. That doesn't go, does it? Does it go? It does, but what am I doing here? End up on that. Okay. Right, so I'm on this yellow to the corner. I should be able to play topspin and run up to around here. I might flick the red, but as long as I end up in this area, then I'll be leaving myself a shot like this on that yellow. Anyway, carry on. Still haven't got one yet, but we'll get one. How's everyone been anyway? About 400 of you, 300 of you watching at the moment. Good to see you. The hoodie might have to come off in a bit and get serious about this. Might have to start getting serious. Beer's looking good. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. I feel like I have a length where it just gets to it and doesn't grow anymore, but we'll see. We shall see. I'd love one video today. I would love one. Lock in. I'm going to try. I'm trying. I'm taking the hoodie off. I'm getting serious. Good things. Good thanks, Haz. How are you? Okay, 1 second. Hopefully no one saw that on camera. Okay. Let's keep it going. Are you sure? Are you sure? Played snooker. Yeah, I grew up playing snooker. Gave up when I realised I wasn't good enough to be a pro snooker player. Which was 19. So, why am I restarting? Because a ball didn't go down on the break, and I'm trying to make a content video with my head camera. That only works if a ball goes down. Again, it's just not easy. It's not easy. But give it a go, because that's all you can do. Again, for those who just joined, I'm filming content right now, so this probably won't make sense to anyone, but I'm looking to post this video from my head camera after the live stream. So I've kind of got to go reds, because this yellow doesn't go past there, but this red is probably the worst ball on the table. So do I play that? No, actually I might go. Do I go yellows or reds? What would you guys do, reds or yellows? No, I'm going reds. I'm playing this ball and I'm going to try and move that with the next shot. Well, I don't even know if that's physically possible. I'm going to try. Alright, so let's start it from here. Alright, welcome back. So looking to get a clearance on reds here. My first shot is going to be this red to the middle. Screw back to here just to leave a slight angle on this yellow. Start that again because that was terrible. Alright, welcome back. So looking to get a clearance on reds here. I'm going to play that red into the middle, screw back to here to leave an angle on this red to hopefully be able to move the cue ball up here and break this red out. It means I've got to play this with a bit of pace and it makes it very missable. So let's see. Perfect angle. Just got to judge it. Literally just kick. I'd rather get the red full ball. I'd rather not hit the yellow, but we'll see. Okay, so I've flicked that yellow, which was a bit of an issue, and I haven't developed the red. In fact, I've made it worse. So now, just having a rethink, what I'm going to try and do next is play. No, not that. Do I play that? It's not leaving me anything. Okay, just having a rethink. I'm going to try and play this red. What How do you play this? All right, just having a rethink. I'm going to try and play this red and screw into this position to leave an angle on this to be able to go into the red and yellow again. This is not going to be a finish, but we'll keep digging. Keep digging, come on. Too straight on it, am I? I can get an angle. I just, where I'm hampered, I can't screw into this. I don't even know why I'm bothering. I can't screw. Got to tuck this in, otherwise you guys are seeing it all in its glory. Right, here we go. If people can't see it, so you've got to turn the camera. Oh dear. This is good, isn't it? Is everyone having fun? Question, what's your opinion on the US on Apollo? If you watch my video that I posted on YouTube yesterday, it has a full assembly of a rest on Apollo. So, yeah, be sure to check that out. Okay. Right. First real easy chance. So let's make it. First real easy chance. Screw back for the plant. Okay, so looking at the layout of the balls. Right. Okay, trying to get clearance here on yellows. My first shot is going to be this yellow to the corner. Try and come out to this area to leave the plant to the middle next. Overcooked, just a little bit. All right, so I've hit that a little bit too hard, but I can still make the plant. I now need to make sure that when the cue ball ends up pretty much where the red is, I leave myself a pot on this yellow over that middle. A little bit thinner than I would have liked this one. Okay, so next I can play this as a cut into the middle, try and run the cue ball into this area to leave this one to the corner next. Focus. Okay, from there I'm going to leave myself a choice of two. I'm going to play this with bottom right hand side, try and come into this area and choose between this yellow and this yellow next. Okay, I'm going to play this yellow, come off the cushion and again leave myself a choice of two ideally. Have a choice of this one to the corner or this one to the middle next. Now I could play this is an easier pot, but then getting from this yellow to the black could be a bit awkward. Whereas if I pop this one to the corner and screw back a couple of inches to here, I'll then have a straight shot on this and leave the cue ball where the yellow is and have a straight shot on the black to finish. I'm running straight over that divot again. Ooh. Alright, thanks so much for watching this episode, and I will see you on the next one. Finally. No, it's not down to bottle, because I know I've got bottle when I play longer races. It's down to negative self-talk, most of it, I would say. So, yeah, that's pretty much my biggest issue when it comes to short race tournaments. If I go 2-0 down in a race to 15, in my head I'm like, I'm winning this. If I go 2-0 down in a race to 6, I almost give up. So it's not a good mentality to have. And it's just not fun. That's how I look at it. Whereas a race to 15, I'm having fun. So. Okay, that was one episode. I'm going to try and get another. Again, aiming for 3 episodes at least today. So we'll see how it goes. How many takes? I mean, I've done about 6 or so attempts before that one. 8 maybe, I don't know. Something like that. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you. I've got to put the brake pad down. Yeah, if you guys want to see how I got on in the Challenger series, it's not much to watch, but if you want to see how I got on, watch the vlog that I posted yesterday on my YouTube channel. It's a 45-minute episode. Shows you the full installation of the new Raton Apollo table as well. That's annoying because I thought that was a good break. Okay, mate. Thing is, anyone who says, I bet I play better than you, generally can't. Because anyone who is any good wouldn't say they're any good. They just play well. They don't need to tell the world they're a good player. You'll learn one day. Okay, we split the table in half, so yeah. No ball down though again. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I know, mate, ridiculous, isn't it? Got to start going to the cut break, I reckon. Will I be coming to South Africa? Yes. Hopefully around this time next year, but I've got to get a sponsor, otherwise none of it's happening. Okay, oh, my lower back just started giving out. One good shot on yellows, and this should be a finish. Let's go from here. Right, welcome back. Trying to get a clearance on yellows here. My first shot is going to be this one, coming off of the cushion to land here, to play one of these two next. Where's the black going to go? Ideally I leave one of these, because the black then, like if I leave one of these till last, and I leave the cue ball near that yellow, I've got the black to the middle, because it doesn't go into the corner. So planning ahead. No. Right, so next I'm going to be playing this yellow and coming up table to around here to have this yellow to the middle next. Don't love the angle. Next I'm going to play this yellow into the middle, try and screw into this red to leave the cue ball where the red is, and then from there I should be able to play this yellow with the aim of getting over to here for this yellow straight into the corner. So it's not going to go right, but we'll see. So I really wanted to be this side of where I am right now so I could get over to there. To change this completely, this is now just a difficult finish. So I'm wrong side of this yellow. Where I am right now, I'm just going to aim to try and screw into this red. Again, leave the cue ball where the red is to leave myself a shot on that yellow next. Horrifically planned. It's never going to be a thing. Just quit, man. Just quit and re-rack. Right, so we're playing this with loads of left-hand side, trying to pop the yellow, swing around 3 cushions, and somewhere in this area to leave this yellow to the middle next. Thing is, I'm horrific at this type of shot, playing check side. It's a 9-ball shot, and I'm really bad at it. I always do that. I always hit it wide. But I was on the yellow, so I'll take that. Okay. And it's not super low on confidence, mate. It's having not played really. I've played in the last week. I've played twice. So yeah, it's confidence. Yeah, but it's if you have time away from the table, you're going to lose the natural, let's say the natural ability. I guess I don't know. It takes time to build it back up. So that's why I'm doing this live stream. By the end of this live stream, I'd like to be better than I am right now. So that's why I say when people say, oh, I practice once a week, how can I get better? I say, don't practice once a week. Practice 3 times a week, and then you'll see yourself improve. Any danger? Should really do some drills. Well done, Mario. Good to see you, mate. This is my new break cue. My black cue I'm using when I go travelling as a playing cue. I just have no control on that cue, so. I mean, I'll try and make something happen, but I've got a feeling this isn't going to be a clearance either. Oh, tell me that's a plant. Just tell me that's a dead straight plant. Ugh. If I get here, it's a plant, but it's getting there. All right, welcome back. So looking at the layout of the balls, I'm going to try and get yellows here. My first shot's going to be this yellow. Try and run down table to here to leave myself a shot on this plant. I've got to cut that yellow and pop the other yellow into the middle. That should then leave me this shot after that. This is very missable. I need to hit the black with it, basically. Could go for that now, but do I want to? Not really. It's difficult, but I have to. Can't leave this any longer. It's too far away from the action. Alright, so I'm wrong. Alright, so I thought I would be ending up around here for this to the corner. I'm still on it. It is now a difficult shot. I'm going to try and play it with a bit of bottom right hand side. End up around here to be able to have a shot on this yellow next. One good shot. Come on. So next I've got to roll this one into the corner, leave the cue ball roughly where the yellow is to be able to play this one into the middle next. Prick. Shots like that, they're the ones that I lose my confidence on. If I haven't played for a while, long shots played slowly, probably my worst type of shot. A long shot played with like drag or with backspin, not too bad, or even like power topspin, but rolling a ball in at distance, I just lose the ability over time if I take too much time away from the table. No, you've just got the camera at the opposite end of the table. YouTube is now filmed from up there and TikTok's filmed from down here. Start again, maybe. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. It's the first shot on reds I just don't like. Okay, we've got to go yellows because my first shot on reds, I'm so low in confidence playing even that. So I've got to play this one first just because I've got no confidence. So. Alright, so trying to get a clearance on yellows here. My first shot I'm going to be... Where's the chalk? Let me start that again. Right, so I'm trying to get a clearance on yellows here. My first shot is going to be this one. Run the cue ball over to around here to leave this shot to the corner next. From there, I'm playing this yellow with bottom left-hand side, bringing the cue ball roughly to here to have this one to the middle next. Inch further and that would have been perfect. Annoying. Okay, so I want to pop this yellow into the middle and screw back to around here to leave this one to the corner next. Okay, so I want to play this yellow into the middle, screw over to around here and leave myself a choice of either this yellow to the corner or this yellow to the corner with the aim of breaking this yellow out. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold the cue ball here. Got a good angle on this yellow, but there's two ways I could do this. I could either play that yellow with top, come through here and try and move the red, knowing I'd leave this yellow to the corner, or I play this one, go into the yellow, knowing I'll leave a choice of this one or this one. And I think this one's the higher percentage shot, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to play this yellow next with the aim of just moving that yellow towards that red. I need this red to get out of the way and land around here so I don't make this one difficult afterwards. Oh, you fucking idiot, man. I'm missing such easy shots. Right, let's give up with the head camera for a bit. I'm just focusing too much on position. Barely pot a ball at the minute. Right. Back to basics. If you're playing bad, especially when you're filming with a head camera on you and there's pressure to make content, not many people do that, but yeah. Best thing to do, just do something that you find a little bit easier to do. Something you don't really have to think about doing, you know? So I'm just going to try and pot some balls. But anyone who's watched me for a while now knows I go through phases when it comes to standard. Sometimes I won't miss and sometimes I won't be able to pot, so today's one of those days. Alright, so this is the crucifix drill. The goal, pot these 3 reds into each corner, pot these 7 yellows into these 2 corners, pot these 4 reds into these 2 corners, then pot the black. What's that then? Where's that gone there? Shooting soldier. Alright, circle drill. So again, get some music on, man. It's dead in here. Get some music on for TikTok at least. If you guys want music, come over to TikTok. If you're happy not listening to music, then stay on YouTube. Yeah, let's do the circle drill next. So for anyone who hasn't seen this, the objective is to pot all the balls without missing, obviously. The main objective is to pot all of the balls without leaving the circle. So I do this when I'm like struggling for position and don't really have control of the cue ball. Today it's not so much about lack of cue ball control, it's more about just lack of being able to pot balls, which is normally my strength. So this is kind of in between, it's more about position though. Alright, so again, can't leave the circle with the cue ball. I'm going to go all of the reds, then all of the yellows, then the black. No. 2 balls in one shot. What a dick. Alright. Anyway, that is Circle Drill. Greatest pool player, English pool player to play the game? Mick Hill or Tom Cousins, in my opinion. Okay, let's go back to just playing without the head camera. Why don't I play on Ultimate Pool? I play on the Challenge Series and finished ranked terribly in Tier 2, so that's why. I'm just not very good at short races. Although I wouldn't have minded my chances, not necessarily would have won a match, but I would have liked to have played in like the Pro Cup that just happened, because it's races to 12 and I much prefer that kind of format. I just have no idea how you actually qualify for it. Could have done with this break earlier. Ish. Got a chance. Ish. Right, playing this red, come over to around here to leave one of these 2 next. Don't you dare. How the frick has that gone in there? We're going to carry on. Try and land on the black. Answer on postcard as to how, but yeah. Terrible angle. Try and hit the edge of that yellow and get the cue ball to run to where that yellow is. Ugh. Wrong side. It might sneak in. It would have if I'd have hit it. That is going not in. How are we doing, Gary? Good to see you, mate. I can tell I haven't been playing consistently because my lower back is aching right now. Okay, keep it going. Don't you dare. It's too difficult to explain what snooker is. Just type into Google JT. It will save you a lot of thinking time. Or type it into YouTube and you'll see it on there. It's a completely different game. It's the hardest cue sport in the world. Closely, that's terrible, closely followed by Chinese 8-ball. Yeah, no worries, man. See you in a bit. Get the yellows as well then, because I'll miss that black. the 2-in-1 again. Ugh. Okay, any questions, guys? Like and sub, I appreciate that, Dylan. Who's my favourite pool player? If I could have a game like anyone's, I'd have Liam Dunster's game from the IPA. Or his mentality when it comes to pool. But I don't think he's the best player of all time, obviously. Like, he's very, very good, but he's not the best player of all time. I would say Tom Cousins or Mick Hill are the top two of all time. And then Chris Manning's probably the most entertaining. So. I feel like I'm getting sciatica or something. It's ridiculous. Alright, let me ask you guys, what colour would you go here, reds or yellows? Reds or yellows, write it in the chat. I think there's only really one. I don't know if I like this type of music. I mean, it's alright, but it's fine. It's generic, isn't it? Alright, so we're going reds here. Problem with yellows, this yellow is really, really bad. And how are you going to land on that? It only goes into this middle, so you have to land here. You can't really do that for any of these 5 very easily. One problem red, which you're going to try and attack early. You're going to try and play this red, top spin. Hope to go through that gap, hit the cushion and move this red, or hit it full in the face, knowing you should be leaving yourself something. So, yeah, the goal, ideally, get through this gap and hit it. We'll see what we're on. Alright, so that's out. And I'm obviously on this one here. Now it's just a case of joining the dots. There's maybe 5 ways you could do this, probably more. But we look at the one that means that you don't move the cue ball as much. The thing that I'm thinking about is, do I want to land over here for the black, or do I want to try and land here? Over here, you've got issues. If you say hit this yellow and you leave yourself snooker behind this yellow, that's a problem on the last ball. So you ideally want to end up there. So how do you get over here from one of these 6? So this is my first ball. I'm just going to try and create a pattern between these. I don't love this ball because it doesn't really have a pocket yet. You're going to have to land on it maybe from this ball to here. Ugh, one sec. Drop my phone whilst I verify the live. Why does it TikTok do this? It's so annoying. YouTube don't. Might just start staying on YouTube. Alright, so sorry about that, guys. Just had to verify the live on TikTok there. Okay, so coming back to it. Again, this is really the hardest ball because it doesn't have an immediate pocket. But let's go with this ball. Would be ideal as a last ball. If I land here, I can play that. Screw up to here to play that. This yellow means it's difficult to make this the last ball because getting back up might be a little bit tricky unless I land here. Could try and come up to where I am now. So one of these 2 likely going to be my last, but we'll see. Objective first is to get this ball second, third, fourth most likely. Could change right now. I'm leaving myself options. I could play this yellow now, red now, to leave this red. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to top spin through now to roughly where I was before to leave this ball. And now again, play this one, and it's again choosing which ball is my last ball. Still don't really know. I'd like to leave myself a choice. So if I screw back to here, I'll probably play this one followed by this one, but at least I can leave myself a shot on this one. So just screwing back like half the distance of where I am right now. Again, still leaving choices, so I'm on this one and this one. problem with this one. I've got to play it soft, and as you saw earlier, right now my confidence levels on like soft shots isn't great. Try and hit the cushion, come back out for that one. The alternative is to play this one soft, but it's an easier pop, so not too worried about it. I'm going to play this one, try and come up to around there to leave a shot to stun up to here. Don't be straight. Okay, so just stun up. That's the spot I need to be on. Something like that. Flat with the pocket to finish, why not? Alright, so finally got a finish off camera. 400 of you watching on YouTube, 150 of you watching on TikTok, appreciate that. What did you hit the stun with? Just plain ball, a bit below centre, slightly below centre. What tune, by the way? Yes, Dan, appreciate the cap. See if I can catch it. Can I catch it? Did I catch it? I don't know. Appreciate the gift, mate. Oh, just give me an easy finish. All right, we'll carry on because it's a fair... I was about to say it's a fairly good split, but it's not really. Thanks again for the gift, Stan. All right, so obviously we've got this real problem here. If I had a yellow right now, yellows would be easy. But I can't go yellows because of where the cue ball is, so I've got to play reds and hope to somehow figure out this mess. If I can land here, then it's not a problem, but it's how do you land in this position with these two yellows where they are from one of these two reds, or do you try and move them, break them out? It's probably not going to work. So first two shots I know is this one to leave here. Try and attack the problem early. Oh, actually, if I play that, no. The first two shots I don't know. I'm making it up. Let's go. If I can just avoid that middle pocket and go there and land here, that would be absolutely ideal. Stop. Alright, we're getting rid of the problems early now. Wrong side of this red, but that's irritating. That's really annoying. If I'm here, I'm perfect, but I'm slightly over, and it's just made these three difficult. Looks easy, but it's not. So I'm going to have to come back for these two, which I don't want to do, but I don't have another choice. I've got to play this one. The angle's taking me up here. Play this one. That's leaving me here. Play this one. And screw back to here to play these two afterwards. Again, all because I'm 1 inch that way. How's it going, Si? Good to see you, mate. So just screw back a few inches. Anywhere there is fine. A couple of inches back. And again, need to kind of play to here. That's where I need to land. No. That's where I need to land to be absolutely perfect. She'll do. Flat on the cushion, which is a little bit irritating. If I top spin, I've got to hit this red and move it forwards as well. Stand a chance. Don't know how that's gone in. No idea how that went in, but it went in and I'm not complaining. This red barely goes, but I'm giving it a chance. Not like that, you won't. No chance. Alright, so confidence is starting to go up a little bit. Starting to go up. I'm not going to get the head camera back on just yet. I'm going to try and get maybe one more finish and we'll go from there. tune, I reckon. It's the music. Brakes are going well at the minute. Not much going down, but as long as one ball goes down, it's not a big problem. If it were black ball rules, I wouldn't mind this layout, but I can't play the yellow onto the red first. So this is a very, very difficult finish. But the only thing I know is I've got to play one of these two reds to here to start and hope I can make something happen. Nothing's happening in this clearance, I'll assure you that. I should just re-rack. Should just re-rack now. I don't want to. I think I can cut that red, the yellow's too close. If I could, then this would be a chance. I have to topspin through and try and leave an angle on this to try and go into them, I reckon. Yeah, if I can land here, I've got a shot to try and break that red out. A lot of topspin on this. Get me down to the white line, really. What a bell end. Just rushed it. Alright. This would have been the shot. Snatched at that shot with topspin. Absolutely butchered it. Anyway, let's do a break and then you guys can pick the colour, reds or yellows. No, I mean after the break. You guys write what you would do and the majority, I'll go with that. Reds or yellows, right in the chat. It's a nice split, to be fair. Probably the best break I've played today. Should be a finish all day. I think you're going to go reds here. There's no reason why you'd go yellows. This yellow doesn't really have a pocket. The first shot on yellows, maybe play this, but then the cue ball's flying out of control, and all the reds are in the middle of the table, so you haven't got to worry about any cushion shots, rail shots. With the reds, the only real thing you've got to think about is what's your first ball. You could potentially play that, but then you're digging down like this, and it's just very missable to try and screw off the table, cushion and land on this one to the middle. I think this is probably your first ball, and then you come back up to around here. You'd be very unlucky. Well, if you land in anywhere in this area, you're going to have a shot on 1, 2, or 3, or 4. So it's very difficult to mess up position. I just need to land somewhere like that by the middle pocket. A lot of backspin on this. Alright, that's fine. So I'm on this one, and this should be a dot-to-dot finish. Basically, there's a drill called a ladder drill, I think it is, where you pot like balls in order all the way up to the last ball. If you look where the black is, you know that this isn't going to be your last ball because it's the one that's furthest away, right? And it's obviously your first ball. What would make sense here is to basically have a perfect pattern to go from this ball, this ball, this ball, this ball, that ball, and then the black. So you're just playing each red as you move up towards the black, leaving yourself nothing but straight shots. That's the ideal scenario. So how do you do that? You go here to this one, play this one, just screw back to here to play this one to the corner, this one goes to the middle, come back to here to play this one to the corner, leave yourself here for this one to the corner and the black to the corner. So you're playing basically a perfect kind of ladder going up. Just don't hit this against the yellow. Like that. So yeah, it's good. Basically, the goal with that is just keep that cue ball on a string. You're not out of position one time in 6 shots. Or sorry, you're not moving the cue ball more than like 2 inches with each shot. It's very rare that you get a break that leaves that easy of a split, but it happens, and that's why the break's so important. So I should have had that one on camera really, but it is what it is. This break is going so well at the minute. I'm just not getting more than 1 ball down, and sometimes getting none. So you can see what I mean about the break. Like the last break was perfect, and then this one's just a mess. So what do? You probably don't go attacking, but name the channel's attacking 8 ball. So I have no idea what the pattern is. All I need to do is make sure I pick a colour. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, right, which one's the harder ball to break out? With reds, you could land here and play to break those out. And in fact, that is probably more ideal, but it's getting to there. How do you get to this position to do that? With the yellows, you could play this first to move that yellow. And then even with reds, the black's difficult. So we're going to hope here. We're going to hit into those 2 reds and hope we land on something. Fingers crossed. No good. That yellow doesn't go. So I've got to play this yellow, come through to here, play that yellow and screw into these 2 and move that yellow. So I'm again trying to screw back and hit the yellow out. That'll do ya. Still not out of the woods. Top spin through to there would be perfect, but it's difficult to land on that exact spot. Get back, get back. Alright, not the end of the world. We can play this yellow, cut it, and get this yellow out. This is going to become a problem, but I'm not too worried about it for now. Just ideal, get this yellow out. And now still, the problem with this yellow, it's just moving me away, which isn't good, and these reds act as pretty good guard for getting onto either ball. I'll make something happen though. I'm going to try and move the black closer to the corner so that I can play this afterwards and then hopefully have an easier shot on the black. I just need to not pot the black. Just where the black's off, it means, yeah, I can play this yellow topspin, hopefully come around. If I can land here, hang on. I don't know if I've got that angle. I think I'll go straight into this red. I'm just going to rely on luck here to land on the black. This is such a good wall of reds. I'm relying on so much luck to get on the black. Try and force my way through this gap with bottom right. I don't think it's going to work. I'm just going to try and use this red. If I can hit that red, I don't think I can, but if I can hit that full ball and leave the white there, at least I have a shot. Don't think I can get into the cue ball enough though. Yeah, that was what I was worried about. It's just did too much there. I decelled on that big time. So And that yellow was always going to be a problem. So, but I'm happy with how far I got. Yeah, there was never really an easy route to the black there. Bit annoying. Liking the beard, I appreciate that. It's kind of stopped growing at the moment. Bit annoying, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay. Why'd you re-rack? Because I'm trying to get clearance from the brake. In fact, the scoreboards are on tonight for nothing. Just turn those off, save some battery on the old scoreboards, on the old charger. Liking the brakes again, Jim. International rules, so cue ball comes back out, black comes back out. What colour would you guys go, reds or yellows? Write it in the chat. Yeah, reds or yellows, what are you doing? What are we doing? This is an absolute tune, by the way. I think there's kind of like earlier, about two or three frames ago, when I did that kind of ladder drill thing, or talked about that. There is one of those for reds right now where you literally play the balls in the exact order and get right on the black. That's for reds. With yellows, slightly trickier. There's no like real dot to dot with yellows that's easy because of these three reds. It's difficult to land dot to dot on these yellows, but alternatively, it's not as difficult to land dot to dot on the three reds based on where the yellows are. I'll show you what I mean. So the first shot, if I were to play that first, that red, top spin through to there, then I've got this one, this one, this one, this one, that one, black, something like that. With yellows, it's just not quite as easy based on where those three reds are. The only real thing with this is the first shot is just a slightly tricky one. Just got to be careful with it because I'm playing with topspin and I'm not very good with topspin. Alright, so perfectly on that red, and now again it should just be dot to dot the way that I said it. Unless you do that. Unless you do that. Comedic timing that. Just make that shot. Just don't be an idiot. Just make the shot. Nearly worked again. Okay. Side pockets are cursed. Yes, so I see you on Friday. Do you use a brake cue or a brake shaft? No, not anymore. I use a playing cue, which I've put a brake tip on. The main reason why is because I just wasn't controlling the white with my last cue. The cue ball was going, I had no idea where it was going to go. If you've watched the last 10 breaks, every single time the cue ball has come into this space, which I'm aiming for. I'll try it again, but you watch, it won't go anywhere near it now. I'll probably go straight in a pocket. Yeah, so it's just coming back in the direction I want it to, and I have a little bit more control. It's not getting as much of a split, but as long as I'm getting a ball down, that's the most important thing. Alright, it's happening Friday. I've got a live stream match against Sai, who you'll see in the YouTube chat. I'm going to play on Friday night. Okay. What colour are you guys going here, reds or yellows? Write in the chat. Reds or yellows? It's easy. Should be an easy one, this one. Not as in an easy finish, but an easy choice. So the problem with yellows is you've got to be so precise with how you land on these yellows, and even if you get that one, it's no guarantee you'll get these ones. Whereas as long as you land here and you play that red and go into the black and that red, you should leave yourself options on reds. So reds all day with this one. I'm going to leave these two, probably going to come back to bite me in the arse, but we'll leave them. Again, I'm just trying to play this red. I want to get a little bit of movement with the cue ball. I don't want to leave the cue ball fixed where the black is because I'm not going to have a shot on anything otherwise. So I want to get a bit into this. The thing that I don't want to have happen is the black go into this middle. Okay, it's not absolutely ideal, but I'm on this red to the middle. If I can screw into the cushion and hit the yellow, that would leave me this to the middle. That's what I'm going to try and do. It's just very difficult to judge. Okay, so I'm on that red to the middle as planned. And then I can just move to here to play this red next, get me up there and then figure out those two. Okay, so play this, get myself out to here, have that, maybe play that in the middle or as a double. I'll decide when I get to it. Could have done with avoiding the yellow there, but not the end of the world. I am going to run around the back of these yellows, land myself here for the double. No, I'm not. I'm going to try and screw into this position for the double. Off this yellow would be ideal because then I'd move up to here somewhere. I don't like the angle. I can already tell I don't like the angle. I do not like the angle at all. This is a double kiss written all over it. Maybe not. Made a meal out of that. Had to play that with so much backspin to get the cue ball out of the way of the double kiss. Might be time to get the camera back out in a minute, try and do another episode with the chalk and stuff. The reason why I'm actually filming today. Let's go again. Mess. That's how I would describe this. A mess. Gotta go yellows though. That is not an option. Gotta break this yellow out somehow. First shot. Off the red. What was that? What on earth was that? That was terrible. Oh dear, what a shot. Awful. If I played black ball rules, that would have been an easy finish, but no, I play international typically. I'll play black ball only on a Tuesday night, do I play black ball now? Okay, one more and then I'm getting that head camera back on. See if we can make something happen. Still not great. Ugh, mess. Most leagues play black ball. Yeah, it's slowly becoming close 50-50, I would say, between the two rule sets. As long as you're playing one or the other, then you can't go wrong, really. The worst thing to do is just play old EPA rules, because that's what you're comfortable with. A lot of people hate modern rule sets, but I can assure you they'll progress your game if you learn them. They won't progress my game, because nothing progresses my game. Right, let's go for one challenge. Someone set a challenge. Someone set me a challenge, I'll do that, and then I'm going to get my head camera back on. Doubles every shot, no. It's too difficult. I'll be here all day. How often do you practice defensive shots? Never. That's why I'm so bad. 6 reds up to 25. It's not a challenge. No, I'm joking. Anything that involves speed, I'm probably going to avoid just because of my lower back. Oh my god, how does that yellow do that? Alright, so let's do this. Red, yellow, all the way up to the black without missing. Alternating colours. Apart from the first shot's not mega easy. Ugh. Yuck. Don't go on the cushion. Just don't go on the cushion. Anywhere but on the cushion. I thought I was going to hit it on the way back. Yeah. Terrible. Give up on that. All right. Let's get some videos, shall we? Or a video. So I've had one so far, I think. I want to get 2 more, and I'm playing with a little bit more confidence now, so hopefully that transfers over. I have to stop the music on TikTok, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. So for those of you who've never seen me do this, I'm basically creating content with my head camera. So I'm going to break, and then I'm going to make a video. You guys will see the posted video on my TikTok, Instagram, Facebook soon, hopefully. So if you see me cut and like talk to the camera, that's because it's for a video. So. Nice. If I get a dry break, I start again. Is that your own table in your own house? Yes. This is my living room. Months. No, to be fair, I counted those videos today. I've got about 250 of them in the backlog, so it's probably going to be close to March, mate. But it will go up. Nice. But the vlog, the Scotland vlog, I'll be posting a Scotland vlog on my YouTube channel on Sunday, I think. Sunday morning. So look out for that. Take 3. Can I get a ball today on the break? Let's see. Nice. It's the worst thing about making these types of videos. Nice one, man. Good luck with it. Because I'm not putting a ball on the break, has to be a break and finish for it to be a video. And where I'm not putting the ball on the break, can't be a break and finish. Just be easier. Just be easier than this. Oh, God. Yeah. Brilliant. Can't go yellows. I don't have a yellow. Do I? Saying that. Try and go yellows. We'll try. Alright, let's start the video. I'm not confident here, but we're going to see how it goes. Alright, so looking at the layout of the balls, there's a couple of problem balls with reds which I don't love. The yellows, this one only goes to the middle, so it's not great, but I think what I'm going to try and do first shot is play this yellow to move this yellow into a position I can pot it, figure these two out, come up table to figure out this one to the middle, that one to the middle, and then probably the black into the corner. Not even going to entertain it. Rubbish. Let's go again. I knew as soon as I got down on that shot, I was like, I'm not hitting that yellow on the right, I'm hitting the one on the left. I couldn't be bothered to get up and adjust, so, and redo the thing. So. Yeah. Let's get a break where I have a nice dot-to-dot finish, and everyone can go home happy. Go a cut break, only on the rasson. I start practicing the cut break though. Although I've got the cue ball pretty much 80% of the time, the cue ball's going to where I want it to with this table, so. Wow, that was terrible. The only problem with this tip, I know I potted the ball, but that was such a bad contact with the white. I'm going to do it again. So the only issue with a break tip, it's like breaking with a stone. So it doesn't really take to any chalk. So if you're not hitting middle of the white or slightly below centre, if you hit too low, yeah, you're going to hit like that, and it's going to be a bad time. I'm going to get any grip. Should be a finish. Going to be controversial and go reds, I think. Of course I'm going to go reds. Why would you ever go yellows in this situation? I mean, you could, but you could go both. But I think with reds, you've got more room for error. The yellows are easy though. 1, 2, 3, 4, black. For the video, I'm going to go reds though. just because I need it to be over a minute. Actually, problem with yellows, right? You go for this one to here, go for that one second. You've got to screw back. If you get back and you land here, these two become difficult. If you go too far, obviously it's impossible. If you don't go far enough, they're difficult, right? So I'll go with whatever you guys tell me to do. Yellows. Yellows are dot to dot, but you've got to be on a dime for each shot. Whereas reds, play this one to the corner, play that one, screw over to here. As long as you make that one, these reds are easy. You're not going to make a mistake. We'll go yellows though, just because I would never do this. I'd never go for the one that has 4 balls left. All right, come on. All right, so looking at the layout of the balls, you could go for either here. I'm going to go for yellows though. They should be fairly straightforward. I'm going to play this one to here with the aim of playing this yellow, screwing back to here, play this yellow third, leave the cue ball where the yellow is, play that yellow last, and then leave the cue ball where the yellow is to play the black into the middle. Told you if you don't get it right, perfect, it's not mega easy. Alright, fine. Alright, thanks so much for watching this episode, and I'll see you on the next one. Yeah, I made a mountain out of a molehill there, I guess. I just think, if I'm in a tournament or a match, that second shot where I screwed back, there's so much pressure on landing in the perfect spot for that, whereas with reds, you can land in a big area and still be on anything, whereas that, if you mess that shot up, it's just probably going to be the lowest percentage shot of all of the shots you would play on reds. So, yeah, I don't know, it's 50-50. 50-50 that. I believe having a feel for a shot is key. Yes. The whole game is based on feel. That's why I personally can't play with a glove. Because my left hand, I feel like my left hand gives so much information to my brain when the cue is running over it, how hard I'm going to hit it and stuff. It's not just what my right hand learns from what my left hand feels. That's what I think anyway. If I wear a glove, I don't have a clue how hard the cue ball's, or how hard I'm hitting it, because I can't feel the shot. So it's the same when I play golf. If I play golf, I can't putt with a glove on because I can't feel the shot. Whereas with a driver, I can whack it with a glove, no problem, because you don't need to feel the shot. So. We're playing left or right-handed, ruin your main. Well, yeah, I can't play left-handed just because I don't have the coordination for it. But that's with any sport. I've played tennis at a high level right-handed. I've played golf at a high level right-handed, and pool and snooker. And cricket and ice hockey, all those kind of sports. They all involve hand-eye coordination. I can't do it left-handed. What am I doing? I'm getting one more episode. Let's do it. One more episode for the road. Let's go. Now this is an example of one where I will take the one that has fewer balls, colours left. All about, tell you what though, no, well, yes, you are going to go yellows, but where is the black going to go? That's going to be an absolute pig to try and land on. You've got to play this ball first and leave these two till last. So the order, I'll tell you guys before, make sure this is recording. I don't even know if I'll press record, I did. So the order, I think a lot of people would make the mistake of playing this ball first, but based on where the black is, it doesn't go into either corner, it doesn't really go anywhere. If you play these three and leave those till last, getting on the black's going to be almost impossible unless you move one of these two reds with the last shot, which you're not going to do. So instead of playing this ball first, I'm going to leave it till last to at least give myself a shot on the black to that corner. So the first shot is this one, get yourself up into around this position, play this one second, get to here, play this one third, get you to here, play this one fourth. That one leaves this one last. If you can get away from the cushion and leave it there for that one, that's definitely the right pattern. The only thing that could go wrong, not really wrong, but the only thing is the angle that I leave on this middle might not be the best. If I land here, I might have to come up, hit this cushion and come back. So we'll see. Again, I'm just going to talk you through it. Alright, so looking at the layout of the balls, I'm definitely going to be going yellows here. I'm going to be leaving this yellow till my last ball. I'm going to play this one first into the corner, come up to around here to leave this, to leave a shot on this yellow to the middle. From there, we're going to roll this yellow into the middle, land here for this shot to the middle next. Ow. From there, I'm going to play this yellow to the middle, screw back to here to leave this yellow to the corner next. So I'm going to play this yellow, leave the cue ball in this position for this yellow next. From there, I'm going to play this yellow, screw back slightly to leave an angle on this yellow to the corner so I can get away from the cushion and have a shot on the black to this corner to finish. Thanks so much for watching this episode, and I will see you on the next one. Cool, I'm done with them. That's 3 for today, that's good. So I'll edit that into a video as well, and I'll be posting that on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. So be sure to check it out. Just going to piss about for a bit and then we'll go from there. I'm using my brake cue. Yeah, I'm using a different brake cue though. One that I've got a little bit more control with. Oh, so close. Okay, what are we doing next? Kind of don't want to film anymore, so if you guys have got any requests, let me know. How do you practice the mental side of the pool? I don't, which is my biggest problem. Probably the thing that I need to work on the most, but I find I don't, not that I don't, well, yeah, I don't have time. I don't make time for it. I should. 6 red shootout. I've wrapped these, so I'll give these a go. Let's try and do these without using a middle pocket. No middle pocket. Such a good break. All right, actually get down on the brake, don't be lazy. the 6 red shootout. 6 reds in less than 25 seconds. It's all about the split. If they break well, you've got a chance. If they don't, then I'm going to start again. Because my table. Get down on it. Alright, so my 6 red break. If you do the 6 red shootout, you can use my break if you want. But basically, my philosophy on the 6 red shootout is you need to be potting your first ball within 3 seconds if you want a decent time. So I don't aim to pot a ball on the break. If something goes down, bonus. I am trying to pot this ball first. So my goal is to play the white plain ball into this red. That red should move to here. And you should be leaving yourself a shot to this middle on that red. I think a lot of players hit the break too hard. For me, the reason why I like to break from the side is because before the whites even got into position, I'm already moving to get a shot on this red to the middle. So if I'm not on it first ball, you'll know why. What should happen with my break also is the second ball, I think it's this corner ball, will go off this cushion here and leave here so that I play the middle one first and then I've got a shot down the rail. If it doesn't work like that, it's not gone right. So that's what I mean about that. That's what I meant about that ball, by the way, for anyone wondering. So yeah, that's what I aim for on the break. So we're going to try that again. Do it without talking this time, give it a little bit more focus. Lightning. What was that? That felt like about 16 seconds. Did anyone time that? Cue ball's out of position just once, but I feel like that was about 16 or 17 seconds. Definitely wasn't 13. No, it wasn't 13. That was too slow for 13. 17.6. Felt too long for that. Felt too short for that even. I'll have a watch back on that. If that's sub 16, I'll definitely be posting it on my page. That's like the best break I've ever had. Everything split so nice. Please be 14 seconds. If that's 14, I am posting it. 18.46, too long. I feel like it was less than that. I don't know. You're probably right, but time this one, would you? Not quite as good. They're splitting nice, they just need to keep splitting nice. It's been done in like 11-ish. My record's 13.7, but that was with a ball down on the break. So again. Forced it. Let me try a different break. Only going to go for a couple more because my back, when I play speed pull, my back starts to ache big time. Try front on. A little bit more front on. If they don't split, then no, don't like it. These 3 balls just sitting and just not leaving me anything. One more then, one more. Well, I'll go until I post a time. Let's go back to what I know. Shite. That's what I know. Okay. I'm done. Oof. Any questions, guys? Feel free to ask. Yeah, I'm going to pack away now, finish up. It's been a couple of hours, pretty sure. I can't think. How long has it been? Hour and 40 minutes. Hour and 50 minutes I've been live. So that's not too bad. Is this your full-time job? Somewhat. Not entirely, but somewhat. Any other questions? Again, happy to answer them. Be sure to hit that sub button on YouTube and check out my vlog, which I posted yesterday on YouTube. I'd really appreciate if you guys could watch that. Don't skip the adverts as well, as it helps me. I posted a 45-minute video. The one with Boyle, Mark Boyle, where he plays with my head camera, that's going to be posted on Sunday. But I have one just posted where Tom Cousins played with my head camera. And it gives you a behind-the-scenes look at the pool, the Ultimate Pool Challenge series. And also how a Raton Apollo is built, stuff like that. So, yeah, guys on TikTok, thanks so much for tuning in. Appreciate the likes, follows, and shares. And I will see you on the next one. Thanks so much for the gift, Shivan. See ya. Alright guys, on YouTube, again, thank you so much for the likes, follows, likes and subs. Be sure to hit that sub button if you haven't already. I've got a match on Friday, but I'm going to try and get one before then. Just keep your eyes out.